What up, channel? It's Foreplayy, and this is the Envyus vs Caliber gaming update video. We recently played them in the losers bracket. The loser of this has to play through the open bracket, which is a horrible thing, and I hope we don't have to as well. But basically, going into this match, we, for those of you that don't know, we're playing in the online qualifier. We actually choked our match last Tuesday, and we ended up losing, dropping to the losers bracket. Now we got to play through the losers bracket. We have 2 more games we have to win before we're guaranteed top 12. If you can get top 12, it means that you don't have to play through the open, which means you don't play on Friday, you don't have to play split screen, as well as you're guaranteed top 24 at Dallas, I believe, which is pretty huge, you know. So you want to make sure that you iron that out and knock it out, because there's going to be so many good teams coming out of the open. In case you guys don't know, Optic Gaming's coming out of the open, Envyus now is coming out of the open. I'm trying to think who else. There's Thrust. There's so many good teams. Clockwork. I believe there's probably like 8 or 9 really top pro teams that are coming out of the open, and we could be down there too if we lose on Tuesday or Thursday of next week. So we need to really watch ourselves. And you're gonna notice in this game I start pretty good. I think at one point I'm 11-4. And I start and get some streaks and stuff like that. So you're going to see me pick up some pretty crucial kills. I end up tapering off at the end. I think I go 27-28. I'm not sure. I was either 2nd or 3rd in kills on my team. But going into this game, everyone was asking me, is it a huge thing to play your old team? And to be honest, I never thought really that I would have any type of emotions playing them, because A, they're still my dudes, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have any beef with any of them. I don't have a problem with any of them. They're kind of doing their thing and I'm doing mine. And then also, one thing I will say is, I've beaten Stainville before in my career, and what I mean by that is, I've beaten Stainville when he was on Envyus Blue and I was on Envyus Black, and I think we played in 25K or the New Egg when I was teaming with Sharp. And yeah, so that's not really a big deal to me, playing him in tournaments or anything like that. Yes, it is my former team. Yes, it is a team I'm still a part of. But now I'm on the different, bigger and better things, you know. I don't want to say better, but like trying to do me and establish myself again, you know. So big shout out to Blindfire, Burns, and Dito in this game. We all played really well in this whole series. This was a best of 3, which I'm kind of anti best of 3s, just because, you know, you can lose games that you shouldn't lose, and you can. It's just not the same environment as a best of 5, because you don't really have that stability of coming back and making clutch things happen, you know. So I want to do a little bit breakdown of this. Right now, I believe that we are up. No, we're losing 54-53. We're going to end up getting some clutch kills. As you notice, with 30 seconds, I'm already on the rotation, but I'm going to end up dying here. 2 people push me. They're already rotating. My sentry's going to pick up 1. And then they're going to destroy my sentry, I believe. I put that sentry down so early because they were calling out gas stations. So in case you're wondering, I didn't want to put it at that close to the doorway. However, I did, just due to the fact that I needed to put it down because I didn't want to get caught with it in my hands while I was running. So I thought I could put it down, get 1 kill, and then the other one would die from the sentry, and I'd be able to reset it or something like that. But ended up not working out the way I wanted. And right here, you're going to notice we are currently winning. We need to take over this hill. This hill we struggle on standoff is the barn hill, because a lot of people hold stable side. We continuously push box, which you need to push stable to take them out, because we'll force a farther away spawn. You're going to notice they're using the Cat 40s, the Akimbo dual Cat 40s. We didn't end up using those until, I believe, the Search and Destroy, just due to the fact that I don't like using them, but I think I'm going to start using them just because everyone's starting to use them, and it's just something you got to do, you know. So I end up going, like I said, 27-28. You're going to notice I get some pretty good streaks going. And yeah, so that's about it. I also wanted to mention in this game, you're going to notice some pretty clutch plays happen at the end that I'm going to break down, which are kind of a situation that your team needs to know when to contest and when to challenge. At the end of this game, Proofy's going to end up challenging something that I really don't think he should have challenged, but also you're in the moment, so it's not really his fault. And also, he is such a playmaker and a winner that he probably has enough confidence to where he thought he could have won the game, because if he would have got the kill, then he wouldn't have won, he would have tied, because I don't think he knew I was in there as well, but we'll talk about that afterwards. So also with this game, another thing I did want to say is this game isn't necessarily a judgment of who's a better team. It was just a judgment on who's a better team that night. I won't take anything away from the guys. And then I also want to talk to you about the other 3 maps. This was the opening map, so we ended up winning this by 3 points, coming in huge, had some big momentum going into the CTF. Before the CTF started, I was talking to Burns and myself. Our CTF game is struggling immensely because of the fact that Burns, he's not really good at playing like a sneaky style objective. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but more so like you sneak up to their base, you wait until 2 or 3 dead, and then you end up pulling the flag and getting out. We kind of play like a setup and then just try to make something happen, push everywhere style of play, and it just really doesn't work. So we recently, after this Envyus game, we switched our style up. We're going to try something different. I'm going to try to get back to the old MW2 ways with my play style. And I told him how to play, or how I feel that he should be playing the OBJ. But going into the CTF, I struggled. I went 10 and 19 trying to run a submachine gun on standoff. It's funny, all 3 of the maps we played were standoff. With the veto system, how it works is basically you veto a game, they veto a game, and you end up narrowing the matches and the games down to certain maps, and we ended up playing standoff, standoff, standoff. And standoff CTF is, it can go either way, you know what I mean? It's depending on how you play it. And I can honestly admit this to you guys, that I feel I learned something in the standoff CTF. And I feel that we didn't control the tank side of the map the way that we needed to. We would always overextend and try to push through gas, etc. So you're going to notice that when I end up posting the CTF, I probably will, even though I did go 10 and 19, I still want you guys to see some losses and stuff. I've never been a YouTuber or a competitive gamer to worry about stats too much, because I don't claim to be like the best slayer in the game. I just claim to be like an X factor for my team, like doing the plays that will win a team a championship or a tournament. You know, like my whole career, like I have games where I can go off, you know what I mean? And people are like, wow, he went off. A lot of people know me as getting clutch or just doing the thing, like the dirty work that people don't know. So I kind of been branded as that X Factor thing. Also, speaking on the X Factor, I got these shirts, right, where it's a big X on the front, like it's a black tees I'm giving away to you guys, which I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm all over the place right now, but I'm going to do giveaways with, remember how I told you I have extra squid grips, Gamma Labs, G Fuel, and now I have these shirts. So I'm going to do like these packages where I'm going to get like a Gamma bag, and I'm going to put all this stuff into one, and then try to figure out a way to do like a good giveaway on my channel, give away like 5 Gamma stuff. And there's these X Factor shirts, and they're black shirts with a big red X on the front, and on the back it just says hashtag FoRePLayyGANG, and they're 6. I got them made for free, and it was just a supporter that kind of wanted to help out. So if you guys are interested in those, definitely let me know. And man, I wish I could just have an ample amount to send them to you, but I'm not really rich like that, so I can't hook you guys up with tons of free X Factor shirts. But I thought the idea was sick because it's just like a huge red X, and I know I'm going to be giving them out at MLG Dallas as well. So if any of you are at MLG Dallas and I have extra anything on me, I promise I'll hook you guys up, just because I like giving back, man. That's like one of the biggest things for me, is I feel fortunate and blessed, so why not give back to a lot of people, or as many people as I can. But going back into this, right now we're down by 32 points, so we're like, we really got to make a move. We need to make something happen. Somebody called out someone at the L wall, plus I saw him. I'm going to end up killing him and then trying to take over the gas. Yet again, they have 2 people. They're really good at running 2 people to different areas of the hard point. A lot of that has to do with because they did just spawn up gas side. But we know that we need to go big and come back and try to make something happen. You're going to see Proofy pick up a huge 2-piece, which I want to tell you, Proofy was playing out of his mind this game. He started off, I want to say like 30 and 19, and he was slaying everyone. At this point, Stainbill's 18 and 22, JCap is 19 and 23, and Rambo is 19 and 23, I believe. And so yeah, going into this game, I really wasn't sure what to expect on how they were playing Hardpoint. All I know is that they were scrimming forever, from what I was told, against Optic Gaming. That's what Fearless told me. We got on this night. Dito got off work at 7:30, and we had to play against this team at 8 called Active Threat. We then played some pubs, and then we went into this match. So we weren't as, I guess, warmed up as we should have been, but we've never really been a team to warm up. And we needed this game because we were getting so discouraged, because after that loss, when we lost on Tuesday, we just don't play enough, you know, like we don't play enough, in my opinion, to be a top team. And I don't know how we win some of the games we do. I think it just has to do with experience and just play styles. But if we actually scrimmed, I think this team could be a top team. And I say that honestly because just everyone on this team has the drive to get better. And once you have that drive, including myself, like I'm nowhere near where I want to be yet. And once you have that drive to get better, then I think anything is possible. You're going to notice I choke on the 3-piece there, but let's break it down like this. Right now, we're down by 10 points. They're stunning over from L wall. We got to pick up these huge kills. I'm going to end up trying to dance on this kid. I'm going to get 1 kill, and then we're going to die. We know we're going to get a far away spawn. We're down 2 points. Blindfire is going to end up picking up 2 huge kills in that hard point. Right now, you're going to see Burns running in there. That's the tiebreaker play. I'm going to end up killing Stainville. Burns goes up top. Proofy contests Burns. Burns is going to end up getting the kill, and that's what wins us the game. As I told you before, this is ForePlay from Team Caliber, Team Envyus, and the ForePlay gang. I wish I had more time to talk about this stuff, but you guys are the best. Thank you for the support. Peace! What up, ForePlay gang? I hope that you guys like that Caliber.NA versus Envyus recap video. Towards the end, I tried to make it more into a breakdown style video, which I need to get back to doing on my channel. That means expect some iGames coming this week or in the future, because that series I love doing. As always, comment, favorite, like, subscribe, get at me on Twitter. You guys are seriously the best with all your support. Take care.